So then day 9 of the 2024 World Darts Championship will get underway this afternoon and evening. And it is sad times for all darts fans because today is the final day of the World Darts Championship before Christmas. So after today, we'll have no darts until the 27th of December. So enjoy it, rein it in, and enjoy these last 8 games before the post-Christmas action. What 8 players are going to guarantee their place in the tournament post-Christmas? Let's have a look at afternoon and evening session and try and predict all of the games from this session or from this day at the World Darts Championship. So let's start off with the first game then, Kim Huybrechts against Richard Veenstra. Veenstra was very unimpressing in his win over Ben Robert. I said it when I was actually reacting to the result. I think it was just a scrappy game that Veenstra was just slightly better than Ben Robin and won the game 3-0. I do think this is going to be a stretch too far yet again for Veenstra, like it is a lot of the first round winners in the second round game against the seed. I think Kim Huybrechts wins this one 3-1. Same with Callum Rydz. Again, Ricardo Pritchko beat Mikuru Suzuki in round 1, but I do think, again, Callum Rydz has got the experience of playing at the World Championship. He had an amazing run 2 years ago, losing to Peter Wright. And realistically, he probably should have beat Peter Wright on that game, but, he did get beat. But I think Callum Rydz also wins by 3-1. The third game then is my boy Johnny Clayton. The Ferret kicks off his World Darts Championship campaign against Scuba Steve. Now, this game obviously means a lot for Steve Lennon. If he does go on to win this game, he does retain the tour card. But if he loses it, that tour card is gone. And I do think that is unfortunately the outcome in this one. I think Johnny Clayton wins by 3-0. Johnny Clayton's not been convincing a lot this year, but I do think he gets the job done 3-0. And then the last game of the evening session, Daryl Gurney takes on the Bronze Adonis, or the Grey Adonis as he is pretty much known now. But, this is a very interesting one. Could this be Steve Beaton's final ever World Championship game? He did say that next year will be his last year on tour. So, should he not qualify for the World Championships next year, this will potentially be the last game we see of Steve Beaton at Alexandra Palace. Hopefully not. Hopefully he does qualify next year and he has one more stint at it, one more go. But I do think he's actually going to get over the line. I think the crowd love him. The crowd are going to want to see a performance from Steve Beaton. I've gone Daryl Gurney 2, Steve Beaton 3, the Bronze Adonis into the third round in my opinion. Moving on to the evening session then, we start off with heavy metal Ryan Searle taking on Tomoya Goto. Now, Goto's first round win over Ian White was absolutely remarkable. I thought the Japanese player was brilliant in that first round tie. He was absolutely superb and Ian White just couldn't deal with it. But I do think Ryan Searle has just got the minerals and got the tools to beat Tomoya Goto. I think this is a 3-0 win for heavy metal. The next game then is Josh Rock against Barry Van Peer. Now, Barry Van Peer was very good against Luke Woodhouse in round 1. And again, I sense a sort of theme that he's going to do something similar to what he'd done to Woodhouse to Josh Rock in this game. I do think that Josh Rock is going a bit under the radar at the moment in this World Championships with the rise of Luke Littler. But I do still sense that massive burst from Josh Rock and a real deep run in this tournament. I've got him to win this game, but very, very close. A 3-2 win for Josh Rock. I think Barry gives him a really good game in this one. Moving on to the penultimate game of the evening then, it is the Bullet Stephen Bunting against Relentless Ryan Joyce. I mean, if you could pick 2 players who are smash grab in form right now, you'd probably pick Stephen Bunting and Ryan Joyce as, one of the top 5, and they both play each other in the evening session. Ryan Joyce averaged a ton in his win against Alex Spellman. We know what Stephen Bunting's been doing recently. Again, this is going to be another 3-2er. This is going to be a last set decider, and I've just edged Stephen Bunting. I think Stephen Bunting beats Ryan Joyce by 3-2. And the final game then, what a game to end the darts for the pre-Christmas break. You know, it's a perfect game. Nathan Aspinall, Ricky Evans, you know, both walk-ons will get the crowd on their feet. Both players are flamboyant on stage. They really like to give it, and they really like to, you know, give the crowd something to bounce back off. I think it's going to be an absolutely brilliant game, all starting from the walk-ons. Obviously, we know Nathan Aspinall's walk-on. We know what Ricky Evans does at the World Darts Championship. You know, he always likes to make a name for himself, make a scene, and I think it's going to be a perfect game to end the sort of first session of the World Darts Championship leading up to Christmas. I've gone Nathan Aspinall 3-1. I think Nathan Aspinall will probably just have enough to win it 3-1. I don't think Evans will take it all the way, but Nathan Aspinall to win 3-1. So those are my predictions then. Huybrechts 3-1 over Veenstra, Rids 3-1 over Pietraszewski, Clayton 3-0 over Lennon, Beaton 3-2 over Gurney, Searle 3-0 against Goto, Josh Rock 3-2 against Barry Van Peer, Stephen Bunting 3-2 over Ryan Joyce, and Nathan Aspinall 3-1 over Ricky Evans. Let me know your predictions on the afternoon and evening session. I think the afternoon session starts at 12:30, evening session about 7. Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, follow all that good stuff. And thank you for watching. See you later for recapping all of this for the first or for the final time before Christmas. Thanks for watching.